So the project that I've been working on for the last year and a half is a photojournalism project about the lives of Chinese takeout and restaurant workers here in New York. I started talking to people in Brooklyn because I live here in Crown Heights. When I had just moved here, I realized how popular Chinese takeout was. I mean, of course, I always knew it was popular in America, but I had never lived in a place where there was a Chinese takeout on every block. So I was really fascinated about how it's so much a part of American culture, yet we don't often think about the people who work in the industry, or we might not even think of them as Americans, but they have come to America to kind of to change their lives, and to oftentimes they're looking to have their own American dream here. And so I'm half Chinese, and I grew up in California around like a lot of Chinese Americans and Asians. When I started this project, it was out of a personal interest to know what the lives of restaurant and takeout workers are like. But in the process, I started to ask more questions about my own family history. And I actually learned, which I had never heard before, that my great-grandfather, who came to the US in 1915 from Toisan, China, at one point actually owned and operated a Chinese restaurant in Los Angeles, Chinatown. And I mean, it should have been, to some extent, almost every Chinese immigrant family that comes here has some connection to the food industry. But it really surprised me that that was part of my own family history and made the project a lot more meaningful. Hey, ni hao. As I said, when I started this project, I just started walking into Chinese takeouts in my neighborhood. And probably the most popular and visible takeout that I see almost every day if you walk down Franklin Avenue in Crown Heights is Happy Wok. 因为你不能来我的照片展览，我要给你你的照片。哦，是这怎么样？
很好，很漂亮。
那你觉得做饭给美国人中国餐怎么样？
很好，很高兴。
很高兴。那你决定来美国的时候，你为什么要来？
生活。
生活。
对呀，那个时候我来的时候，中国一天才赚5块钱。我88年来的，中国才赚5、6块钱。对不对？来了美国可以多赚一点钱。
It is a lot of hard work standing in a kitchen with a hot wok, with knives. They're occupational hazards. So I wanted to better understand that experience.
对，一开始的打工呢，也是做十几个钟头，一天就是赚50、60块钱。还要受那个做工的人气呀、师傅气，哎呀，好辛苦的，反正慢慢的熬出来。这个清泉。
One of the things that surprised me too was that a lot of people will tell you, yes, it's 很辛苦, it's a very hard, bitter work that we have to do.
那时候给人家打工打多久啊？
几年嘛。
然后就存了钱，然后
再存了钱就开了餐馆。那星期老婆来了，回到大陆结婚。那星期老婆来，想妈妈辛苦辛苦。
But at the same time, they recognized the benefits, and the reason why they're here was for a better life, for a better opportunity, especially for their children if they have families. So I have an exhibition now of the photography and the stories of the different people that I've interviewed and photographed, and also tell others about some of the issues that workers face within the industry that have not been talked about in mainstream media. So for example, there's an e-bike ban in New York State, which means a lot of delivery workers are working less or have less mobility because they're no longer able to use e-bikes. And that's kind of a very divisive issue among different New Yorkers. And so one of the things that's been really great about the show is having people come in and actually spend the time reading about the issues. But now that I have gone through the process of creating the show with specific photographs and stories to go with them, I'd really love to see it travel. So I do hope to potentially pitch it to other galleries or institutions across the country. It'd be great to just widen the scope in terms of who we can reach with the show.